Now from the north shore of the Allegheny River, we're inside beautiful PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Tonight, a battle of two first-place squads between the Chicago Cubs and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Division rivals do battle next. Chad Kuhl will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down, limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
Leading off tonight for
so stepping in, Ben Zobrist. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average.
Hey, not a bad year for a second baseman. There's some really good two-sackers out there, but second basemen aren't typically where you expect to have one of your better hitters.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line to the right side, but foul.
First pitch, 7:06.
The windup and the 0-1. Nope. And he lays off for ball 1.
Wow. Only the second pitch of the game tonight, and that's called a ball. This looks like it could be very good for the hitters tonight.
The 1-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matty, the guy I'm here to see is Big Chris Bryant. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. In prior matchups with Chad Kuhl, he's a .333 hitter. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Kuhl has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that.
In this day and age of smaller ballparks, the ball's lively, the bats are harder. This guy does a great job of keeping the ball in the ballpark. And one of the keys, he's not predictable. He'll throw his off-speed pitches behind an account. He's really difficult to sit on just one pitch.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Marte. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting third, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. Now the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Dero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not saying complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. It's the Cubs 0, Pirates coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Jon Lester, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this has been a really strange year for this guy. He's pitched much better at home than he has on the road. He struggled on the road almost the entire season up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn that around in this one here.
Stepping into the box, Adam Frazier. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Bryant is there. One pitch, one out. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Yeah, I'm looking for a big performance from the milkman, Melky Cabrera. His batting average is on the rise right now. And if you look at his last 10 games, you know why. He's hitting over 350 in that span. So he's found his groove. He's hitting just about everything right now.
Into the box now, Corey Dickerson. Power a big part of his game as he enters this contest, number 5 in the National League home run race.
And not surprisingly, he's also near the top of the league in slugging percentage, which means not every ball's leaving the yard. A lot of extra base hits in this guy's arsenal.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Over to the left, but playable over in foul ground. Bryant is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out.
Batting third, the center fielder, Starling Marte.
So digging in now, Starling Marte, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Lester into his motion. Here's the first pitch. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Hey, Matty, yeah, it's been a tough series so far, D-Roll. They've lost the first 2 nail-biters, 2 close games, low-scoring games. They'd like to turn that fortune around here today.
Yeah, but from a manager's perspective, Dan, all you can ask for is effort, and that's what this team's given them. They took it on the chin. First 2 games, 1-run losses. They'll bounce back today.
Lester's 2-0 home. And this is hit in the air over toward the left field line. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Josh Bell the next to hit. And he's looking to turn the page. The bat's been ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Boy, talk about being a game of inches, D-Roll. That was a bullet just out of the reach of the third baseman.
Yeah, third base is just a reactionary position, kind of a la goalie in hockey. He didn't have much chance there. He tried to make a play, get it above his head, but he was unable to get there.
Here's Melky Cabrera as Lester jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. His past history against Jon Lester, he's picked up 14 hits in 53 ABs. He also has 1 home run. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Two balls and a strike to Melky Cabrera.
I feel like when you're facing a 2-pitch mix like this, sink or changeup, as an offense, the game plan has to be the fact that you have to get something elevated. You know he's not going to beat you with velocity, so it's going to come down to who executes better. Two and 2. Here it is. Full count now, 3-2. He really needs to find a pitch to put this guy away with right here, right now. He can't allow this inning to get any worse than it's already become.
Marte at second. Bell on at first with 2 down. This is popped up. Descalso over to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Pirates strand a couple. Still no score. Coming to the plate now, Kyle Schwarber is coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night.
Schwarber.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lays off 1-0. One and one to Schwarber. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson's there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And let's take a look at Starling Marte, another one of those super athletic outfielders of the new regime. Ability to cover ground, can play multiple positions in the outfield and hit in the middle of the order.
Here's Javier Baez. Comes in 0 for 9 in the series so far, so looking to turn things around in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. The 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Marte is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 13, Nick Williams.
Up next will be Nick Williams. In prior matchups with Chad Kuhl, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Here comes the first pitch. And a sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back. No score here as we play inning number 2. And low, it's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This is line to left. Dickerson will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Cubs are down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in.
Leading up for the Pirates, the third baseman, Lonnie Chisenhall.
First offering on its way.
Nope.
And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now. One on its way from Lester. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Chisenhall is retired, and there's one away.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively.
Number 44.
And let's focus our attention on outfielder Kyle Schwarber. I'm sure if we were in the trust tree, he would still want to be behind the dish controlling this pitching staff. But he's gone to the outfield, worked his tail off, and he handles it adequately with a nice arm. And it's only going to get better with the more time he puts in out there.
At the plate, Kevin Kramer took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's Zobrist now at second. Reined in time to first, and there are two away.
Batting eighth, the catcher, Elias Diaz.
Elias Diaz the next to hit. His past history against John Lester, he's just 2 for 9. He's taken him deep once. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Ball 1. Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So worst case scenario, a 2-out base hit, and the pitcher will not lead off next inning.
I can't tell you guys how fired up Bobby Cox used to get when the 8-hole hitter would get a knock. And I would know that, boys, because I batted an awful lot in that 8-hole in my early days.
Stepping in now, Chad Kuhl, as he puts it on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. One left for Pittsburgh. Will move to the third with no score. Stepping into the box, Daniel Descalso. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sinker to open the AB, in there for strike 1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. And with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Into the box, John Lester. First pitch coming. Here it is. Looked to be a sinker there, up in the zone a bit, but called to strike. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
Here it comes, 0-2. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
Swing hard liner to left center. And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies. So they'll get a 2-out base runner here as we check out the list of the best hitting teams roughly midway through the season. And we see there that they're currently ranked third best in that category in the NL. Here's Ben Zobrist now. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Third inning, no score to this point. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So it's a 2-run home run off the bat of Ben Zobrist. Home run number 16 for him on the year as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Yeah, I love a team that keeps fighting with 2 outs like they did here. The previous batter gets on board with a single, and his teammate does even better with an absolute bomb. That's good baseball.
The center field.
In now, Albert Almora.
Albert.
Drilled down the line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 2-0 Chicago.
We're back as the Pirates prepare for their at-bats here in the third inning, and this lineup has been terrific for this club all year. To start the day, they are ranked among the league leaders in both home runs and slugging percentage. I asked some of the hitters about their approach prior to the game, and they told me it's all about pitch selection. They trust in their talent, so as long as they're picking on good pitches to hit and not getting anxious to swing in the box, they know that will translate into a lot of production. Certainly seems to be working for them this year, guys.
Thank you, Heidi.
The second baseman, Adam Frazier.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Sent toward first. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Corey Dickerson.
Ready for another chance? Corey Dickerson, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. Zobrist on on to first, but no, not in time, as he really took a tumble at second base, letting go of that ball.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting one out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
Here's Starling Marte as Lester jumps ahead of him here with strike one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now Lester's 0-1. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
A pause and the 0-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Here's Chris Bryant now as we begin the top of the fourth.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this is foul for the first strike. Now here's the pitch. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the left fielder.
So one away here in the Chicago fourth, and next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. First offering on its way. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. 2 runs on 2 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Hit sharply on the ground. Backhanded. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Up next for the Cubs, the shortstop, Javier Baez.
Digging in to try it again. Javier Baez flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Baez comes into action carrying a slugging line above 470. Obviously a potent hitter looking to do some damage right here. Into the corner and slicing foul. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, 2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Digging in for his second at-bat, Josh Bell. A matchup with John Lester now to lead off the inning.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind at the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
High in the air out to center field.
Waiting on it is Almora.
And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
All right, so time now for the Cubs Road to the Show report, as we see a couple of prospects who have been performing at a high level in the upper minors. Now batting, Melky Cabrera. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Line toward the gap in left center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Oh, and he misses it.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
Into the box now, Lonnie Chisenhall. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Chisenhall, originally from the Tar Heel state of North Carolina. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. That almost left the stadium. That's in the deep seats. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year as the Pirates have come back to tie things at 2.
This is a perfect example of the total concentration it takes to be a pitcher at this level. He was on cruise control, hitting a spot, preserving a 2-run lead, and then boom! He misses his location, and the game is tied. Back to square one.
Now batting.
Standing in now,
44.
Kevin Kramer. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
Line drive to left, and a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. Now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. So 1 gone in the inning here with the runner at first. And that'll bring up the catcher, Elias Diaz. Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. Descalso has a play. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, the pitcher, Chad Kuhl.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chad Kuhl. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming, here it is. And now a soft liner to the left side, but foul. Soft liner toward first. So throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But the Pirates do get a couple here on this 2-run home run. We played 4, and we are tied 2-2. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Maddon. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right. Thanks, Heidi. Now at the plate, Nick Williams. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Number 13, Nick Williams.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Midway through this one, 2 teams locked in a dead heat, but there's only going to be room for one atop the standings. Dero is a guy who played both before and after the wild card game was installed. How much more pressure do players feel to win the division in today's era?
Yeah, Matty V. Listen, this isn't like the last week of the season, but I think when you're in second place, Dero, this is one of those games. You have the lead right now. This is one of those you want to win to start to get momentum on your side.
Yeah, guys, this would be a huge momentum swing right here for this team to come in and win this ball game right here, sending a message. Nice litmus test series for this one.
The first baseman, number 3, Daniel Descalso.
Striding in, Daniel Descalso. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Hey now.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2. Really bunched him up there, but he'll stay alive as he fights this one foul. Liner toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, the pitcher, John Lester.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, John Lester. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
1-0 the count. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Frazier into shallow center. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Cubs are down in order. Halfway home, tied 2 apiece. Digging in and looking for more, Adam Frazier. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far.
Second baseman, Adam Frazier.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses, ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at off the plate for a ball. Two and 2 to Adam Frazier. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And that's lifted the other way out to left. Schwarber comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Digging in once again, Corey Dickerson, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That's lifted the other way out to left. Schwarber waits on it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Starling Marte.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Starling Marte. First delivery to him on the way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Through 5, all even at 2-2. Ready now, Victor Caratini. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Victor Caratini.
Here's the first pitch to him. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1. Here's strike 2 as it catches the outside corner. A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
2-2.
Here now the 2-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Dickerson on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
Ready once again, Ben Zobrist. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Sinker gets the outside for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
This is line to left. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
There goes the runner. Now a swing and a fly ball, but this will land untouched. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Hit hard back up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line him. drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Into the box, Kris Bryant, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. A ball and a strike now to Bryant. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Ball even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Liner toward right center. And that's going to get down out there.
Just a great at-bat there. That one-out double gets a run across, and now they've got runners at second and third and are one solid swing away from making this a real big inning.
In now, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll take a look at ball 1. In there, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for his strike. 1-2.
2 strikes.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws his good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Javier Baez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Baez brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. The 0-1 offering. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone.
He's got a chance to ring up back-to-back Ks here, and that would be huge in this situation.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Almora at third. Bryant on at second with 2 down. Line drive, base hit. And not in time as the run scores. Now a good throw in will hold that second runner at third base, so they're at the corners now with 2 away.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Road. Big, and I mean big, 2-out RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
He's got it. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the Cubs 4 and the Pirates 2. Now at the plate, Josh Bell. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
The first baseman, Josh Bell.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Oh, 2 now from Lester. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Up with it, Caratini. And he makes the throw to first. Bell is retired, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder.
Striding into the box, Melky Cabrera. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Williams is there, 2 down.
The third baseman, number 5, Lonnie Chisenhall.
Riding in once again, Lonnie Chisenhall. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat.
And in that last at-bat, it makes you think that this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
No balls and a strike to count. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Williams looks up, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 2nd of the game, as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing 1 more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot is the result.
Into the box now, Kevin Kramer. Liner towards second. And a leaping effort there, but this is down into right center, a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Diaz.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the catcher, Elias Diaz. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Lester sets. Here's the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Lester's 2-0 home. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Count still at 1-2. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Hey, great job of holding up right there. Little 2-out lightning might ensue by 1 check swing holding up.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Lester will check in on first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Now he tries to hold back on the swing, and the home plate umpire says he did so successfully. It's ball 4.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Francisco Cervelli will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Francisco Cervelli.
Fouled off. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. The 0-2.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
1 in the inning for the Pirates on the home run. And as the Pittsburgh TV guys like to say, clear the deck. Cannonball coming. Bottom third of the order, 7, 8, 9 due up to start the 7th. It's the Cubs 4 and the Pirates 3. Back here in Pittsburgh, getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Keone Kela is on the pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
For the Pirates, number 35, Keone Kela.
Stepping in, Daniel Descalso. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Daniel Descalso.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes ball 1. The 1-0. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Descalso behind 1-2. One and two. Here it comes. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. The relay, and this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
Now batting.
Looking at this, you know he had to be sitting on that pitch because he jumped all over it. Tried to keep him off balance with the old Uncle Charlie, and he was having none of that. Not a bad pitch. He was just waiting for it and blasted a leadoff double.
Anthony Rizzo is into the on-deck circle now as he'll pinch hit for the pitcher Lester. Swung on but fouled off to the left. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Rizzo carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. A 1 pitch on its way. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. Rizzo A native Floridian. He was taken in the 6th round back in the draft of 2007.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, the catcher, Victor Caratini.
Now at the plate, Victor Caratini, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
First delivery to him on the way. In there, and it's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Here it comes, 0-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. The 0-2 once more is swung on and missed. He got him.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Ben Zobrist will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
In the dirt here. The throw will go to 3rd. And, oh, they say he beat the throw. Safe at 3rd.
That can be a tough read as a runner on 2nd to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to 3rd. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
One and one. Here it is. Swing and a line drive into left field. A base hit. Coming in to score is the runner from 3rd, and they've pushed it to 2 here in the 7th.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Into the box, Albert Almora. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Zobrist, the runner at first with 2 gone. Liner towards 2nd. And that'll get down for a base hit.
The batter, the 3rd baseman, Chris Bryant.
Big spot here. 1st and 2nd, 2 men gone. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA. And what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
A ball and a strike now. The set and the 1-1 pitch. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. Stretch time coming up here in Pittsburgh. Cubs lead it 5-3.
Your
Brad
attention,
Brock
please.
gets the call from
Now
the pen to
pitching
take
for the
over
Cubs,
on the mound and start the home
Number
7th.
29, Brad Brock.
So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Adam Frazier. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Fouled away. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when
No
you throw that
left fielder.
pitch in a 2-strike
Corey
count, but clearly he wasn't looking
Dickerson.
for it. So it's a backwards K for him.
Ready for another shot now. Corey Dickerson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. And it's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 23 for him thus far. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the 2 teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty D, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, Hero. The hitter's on point, the pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate. And this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
No balls and 1 strike. In there, strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2
Unable to
strikes.
find the zone with the slider. Bases are empty, 1 man out. On he pops it up. Baez over to his left. 2 down.
The first baseman, number 55, Josh Bell.
Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Josh Bell. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Now the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Line towards center field. That gets down, and the inning continues.
That's why they call it a game of adjustments right there. The batter has to feel good about what he just did. Swung and missed at the first changeup, got it again, and was able to get himself a knock.
Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. In now, Melky Cabrera. And a check swing here. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Woody Keller. It's ball one. The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1. Fouled off. Bell leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball two. Now Cabrera awaits the 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Ready with another 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And he missed with it. Ball four. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
Xavier Cedeno.
Lonnie Chisenhall will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and two away.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat, his second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Ball one. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. That's wide. 2-0. The set and the 2-0. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. Bell rounds the corner and is headed home. He'll score, and the Pirates tie it. It's now 5-5.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Standing in now, Kevin Kramer, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here's a little chopper to the right side. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and 2 men left on base. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, and we are all tied 5-5. Stepping up now, Kyle Schwarber. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Michael Feliz has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 45, Michael Feliz.
Here comes the first pitch. On the ground and right at the shifted infielder. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
So coming to the plate, Javier Baez. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. First pitch coming. Here it is. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Nick.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and digging in at the plate, the Texas native Nick Williams. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And it's 1-2.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
The 1-2. Down the first baseline. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Get the ball for this man. He needs to put that on the mantle. He's been struggling. The season hasn't gone according to plan, but he's staying pot committed and grinded out a nice knock.
Into the box now, Daniel Descalso, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. This year against right-handed pitching, Descalso is exactly a 1-for-3 hitter. That means a .333 batting average.
Matty, great matchup right here. He's been absolutely hammering right-handed pitching all season long.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute to hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
He pulls this one into right. Cabrera has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. Now it's cut off. The throw to the plate. He's in there at the plate. And they've taken the lead here in the 8th.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Jason Hayward will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Jason Hayward.
Line to the right side. Cabrera is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Cubs lead this one 6-5. Pedro Strop will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Number 46, Pedro Strop.
Now in the box, Elias Diaz. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Looked like he was swinging no matter what that time as he goes way out of the zone at that offering. It's 0-1. The Pirates find themselves losing in the late innings. What are your thoughts on this one, guys?
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all in the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time. Two balls and 2 strikes the count to the Pirates catcher.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Gregory Polanco will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
25, Gregory Polanco.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. His career line against Pedro Strop, 2 hits in 7 tries. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Here's the 3-0 pitch. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Full count now, 3-2. 1 out, nobody on. Another full count pitch on its way. Chopper to short. There's Baez, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, the second baseman, Adam Frazier.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. Another 0-2 coming. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
Now another 0-2. Hit hard to the right, but foul. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And a check swing here. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Woody Keller. It's ball 1. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
Into the box, Corey Dickerson, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
0-1 pitch on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Again, he sends it out of play. And a check swing here. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Woody Keller. It's ball 1. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Frazier is off at first with 2 away. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefties' hands like that. This one was down 2, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground. Maybe even give himself a shin burger.
The 2-2. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Pirates leave 1. Still a tight ball game. It's 6-5. Edgar Santana enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Santana.
Victor Caratini will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Here comes the first pitch. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fouled away. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batter, second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Ben Zobrist. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1.
And a ball 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Wow, that's what a veteran hitter will do, right? Takes 2 really good pitches, both just missing the strike zone, and puts himself into a good 2-0 hitter's count.
2-1 after the foul ball there. The 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
The 2-2 one more time. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
In now, Albert Almora. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike 1.
1-1.
2 out, nobody on. Hit back up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And into bat next, former National League MVP Kris Bryant.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, D'Lo, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
A ball and a strike now to Bryant. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Popped up. Chisenhall moving to his left, and that's the 3rd out. Cubs strand 1 as it remains a 6-5 ball game. Carl Edwards Jr. comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Chicago, number 6, Carl Edwards Jr.
Digging in now, Starling Marte. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Starling Marte.
First pitch of the at-bat. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center.
Waiting on it is Almora.
And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 55, Josh Bell.
Up next for the Buccos, Josh Bell. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Almora is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the right fielder, Melky Cabrera.
Into the box now, Melky Cabrera. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Edwards, a native of South Carolina. He was taken in the very late rounds back in 2011.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Edwards has pitched just under 60 innings, and over those innings he's worked to a whip of just a little over 1.3, so he's a reliable arm in terms of limiting traffic on the base paths. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. Pittsburgh down to their last strike. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. This pitch is popped up. Baez is under it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. The Chicago Cubs came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Xavier Cedeno earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Carl Edwards Jr. wraps it up for the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 6 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 26 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at PNC Park, 38,362. The Pirates thank you for attending tonight's game and remind you to please drive home safely.